Hey, friends. Welcome back to the Morning Pour, a place where we slow down, pour a cup, and make room for the conversations that remind us there is always more to someone's story. Today, I'm sitting down with my new friend, Nicole Cress. And when I say new friend, I mean this friendship began with a Facebook comment and a slightly questionable willingness to stay with a stranger. But somehow, it actually worked out beautifully. After my friends from Gut, Amanda, Blake, Renee, and Nathan, stayed with me over the 4th of July weekend, Amanda shared a post in the grown-ups table telling people that if they were ever passing through Jacksonville, they should stay at what she called the Saxon Jacks Airbnb. Well, needless to say, Nicole saw that post at exactly the right time. She was actually on a road trip coming through Jacksonville. She commented to ask if the offer was real. And because I'm apparently open to inviting strangers from the internet into my home, I said, sure, come stay. And thankfully, this stranger has become a friend since. When Nicole stopped at my house for the second time on her way back to Dallas, I asked her to sit down and have this conversation with me. So I would describe Nicole as a multi-passionate person. And as we were talking, we talk about what it looks like to make room for the different things that bring you to life. We talk about running towards your passions, enjoying the season you're in, and slowing down. Not because you're trying to escape your life, but because you want to be present enough to actually enjoy it. We also talk about community, taking chances on new people, and the unexpected connections that can come from simply being willing to say yes. And somewhere along the way, I think Jacksonville, and especially the beach, may have gotten a little piece of Nicole's heart. Something tells me this won't be her last visit. So pour yourself something good and come sit with us. This is my conversation with my new friend, Nicole Cress. Hey, Nicole.
Hi, Kelly.
So how we met is kind of interesting. So
Yes.
can you tell people from your perspective how we met?
Yes. So I'm in several Facebook Christian singles groups, and I decided to take a road trip to Florida. And as I'm on my way to Jacksonville, where I've never been before, I, yes, pulled up my phone while driving. I was paying attention, guys, but yeah, don't recommend. But also, the first thing that popped up on my Facebook feed was a post that said, if you're ever in Jacksonville, you should stay at Kelly's Airbnb. And it went on about how she has homemade sourdough and comfortable accommodations and great prices and all this stuff with photos to prove she's a nice real person. Yeah. And so I was like, that's crazy. I'm literally driving to Jacksonville today and I don't have a place to stay. Like, I'm just winging it. I'm using budget apps for hotels to find last minute deals, and so I can just kind of go where I want to go and change things last minute. So I was like, okay. So I commented and messaged you and was just like, can I stay at your Airbnb tonight? And then you quickly replied and were like, I actually don't have an Airbnb. And I was like, oh, that's
This is actually great,
hilarious.
but at the same time.
Well, that's hilarious. I was like, okay, well, again, I'm just doing winging it. So I'll find, a last minute Airbnb or whatever. And you were like, well, if you really need a place to stay, like, I can throw the sheets in the wash right now. And I was like, I mean, that'd be amazing. I'll pay you. Like that'd be great. So yeah. And then you were like amazing. And you were like sending me information and like ideas of things to do in Jacksonville, which I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like, I always like to give recommendations to people, and I love when people give recommendations to me. So I was like, she's so nice. Like, you're like, you can go to this place for dinner, this place. And so, yeah, we were going back and forth on messages and texts. And I was like, okay, I'll be there when I get there. And so, yeah.
I would say I probably had the same nerves in the, like, you know what? I can be an Airbnb, but like I'm not like official. So I wanted you to know that I was not like a pristine home. I was like, I am homey. Like I am definitely a place where you're gonna come and it's gonna be comfortable.
Yeah.
And I have space for you, but my friends put that together because we were talking about it, saying I could be an Airbnb for like these single communities.
Yeah.
These Christian single communities. Because honestly, how nice would it be for me if I'm traveling around to have a place? So
Yeah.
I was really glad that you commented, but at the same time, I was like, huh, this is very interesting. And after the fact, let me just tell you, the conversations I've had with like my mother, she was so concerned. She was like, how do you know this person? Like, are you going to lock your door? Like, I was like, I'm not really worried about it, but... So yes, it's definitely it's an interesting on both of our ends, and it shows a lot of our character.
That is so funny. Yeah, no, I'm sure it is a little scary having a random stranger in your house, but
were you nervous at all before you arrived?
not really, because especially with social media, like you can see people's photos, and I think I forgot to actually mention, but the post was specifically from the grown-ups table.
Yes.
And that was the first post that happened to pop up on my feed. And so it's like, probably we have mutual friends, and like, I don't know the people that had posted, but I was like, well, they love Jesus. And they're recommending, and and then I actually saw you're from New England.
Yes.
And
Big
so am I. So I was like, okay, I trust you.
She literally walks up to my house with a Cape Cod sweatshirt on, and I was like, okay, we're kindred spirits, all right.
Yeah.
Like this is great.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun.
Yes.
But small world. So like basically, what was your first impression when you got here?
Yes. It was great. You were like welcoming. You like met me at the door. You're like, can I help you with your stuff? And no, you were awesome.
Because you were on a road trip.
Yes.
And where did you drive from that first night?
So I'm from Dallas, and I stopped in Gulf Shores, Alabama. So yeah, I stopped along Florida, but yeah, I was coming from Gulf Shores.
Yeah. Coming to Jacksonville was very intentional, which I love.
Yes. I'd never been. I've been to several other Florida cities, but not Jacksonville, and I love it.
But you're a beach girl, which I have learned, and we're going to get more into that in a second. So can you tell everybody just like a little bit about yourself, maybe like an elevator pitch, or just kind of like, who's Nicole?
Yes. It's a great question. Let's see. I'm 35 and I'm single. I have my parents and my brothers and their wives and kids in Dallas. We all live in North Dallas, and I was born in Massachusetts, so that's the East Coast.
Go New England.
Yes. Was a Patriots fan.
Yes.
Since childhood.
Wait, has that changed for you too?
A little bit, yeah.
It's changed for me too. It's so weird.
I feel bad to admit, but I think when Tom Brady phased out, I was like, yeah, I just love Tom Brady.
So I was less of a like hardcore Tom Brady. It was more like just New England. Like I loved all of that. Yeah. And I think when I got here, the Jags are such a big team for this area.
Yeah.
It's all about the Jags.
Okay.
And Duval, so I definitely have kind of shifted, but the Patriots are playing the Jags this year.
Wow.
And I'm actually really excited to go to that game. I'm like, okay, I just need to buy a ticket.
That's so fun. You totally should. I am not a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
Because I like winners. So
yeah. Oh my. Have you watched the Netflix show about the Cowboys cheerleaders?
No, I didn't know what.
Okay. No, you don't need to watch it at all. It's just a curiosity because I think it's interesting that they have this whole series about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
so
sorry, rabbit trailed, but
yeah.
What do I do? I don't know. I was saying I'm a multi-passionate person. I have a lot of interests, and career, like, history and also, like, side gigs and entrepreneurial
So talk
endeavors.
multi-passionate person for a moment, because
Yeah.
that is you said that and I was like, I need you to talk about that because I've never heard it like that, but it resonates.
Yeah, I think I heard the term from Jordan Lee Dooley. She had a course called,
Okay.
like, the multi-passionate person or woman or something. But basically, I have just a lot of interest. And in school as a kid, I loved all the subjects and got pretty good grades for all of them. And then in high school, I was like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I have so many ideas. And it felt like, oh, you just have to pick one. And so as an adult, as I've journeyed through lots of jobs and experiences and tried different things, I'm like, oh, that's what it is. Like, I'm allowed to like a lot of different things. And I actually did this class called the ID seminar at Gateway Church in Dallas, probably like 8 years ago. I wish they still did it because it was incredible. But we talked about like what your mission is in life, and they help you hone in on like really specific things. You like circle different like verbs and different topics, and it's very fascinating. But it actually encouraged me so much because one of the big things that was a theme for me was like restoration, and all of these different subjects that I've been interested in like merge at restoration.
Oh, amazing.
And so that was like, okay, like there's purpose in all of it, even if they seem random, like being a nanny and then also having an Airbnb and then also helping people with their finances and like also working for a construction company. Like I've just done so many random things, but they all are like, there's restoration aspects in all of them. And
that's so interesting. So people talk to me about being like such a multifaceted person because there's a lot of things I've done. I started getting the question, what haven't you done? And it's true. Like, and I feel like you're probably kind of like that. I didn't know about the construction, but I did know about some of the other things. So there's another one.
Totally.
Super interesting. But I think that's also like you're running towards your passions, right? So like life doesn't get boring.
Totally. I can't. Like, if anyone follows my Instagram stories, I'm like, tried, normal, can't do it. Sorry, guys. Like, lock me up in an 8 to 5 concrete building with no windows. Oh, it's
terrible.
prison.
Yeah.
God bless all of you who do it because you help the world go round. Like, but I can't.
So do you have something that you're passionate about specifically right now?
That is a great question. Yes, plenty of things. I think I'm learning to really enjoy life present. That's an ongoing goal. And I think slowing down and being in the moment and actually enjoying life and not like distracting yourself or trying to escape from stress or various things in your life. It's like the whole like live a life you love. And I think it's I could go on a long tangent, but I think it's easy to get caught up in challenging circumstances and be discouraged and stay there. And I've dealt with a lot of crazy stuff. Like I've dealt with a lot of health issues. I've dealt with like financial struggles and frustrating jobs, people like really terrible bosses and various things where I felt stuck. And I'm just getting to a point where I'm like, okay, like I'm going to try to pursue dreams and like expand my mind and think bigger and actually like get to where I want to go. And it's crazy when it's actually happening and you're like, okay, like
I love that.
It's really exciting.
So tell me, you talk about being involved with like the grown-ups table and other Christian singles communities. How long have you been involved? Like, which ones are you in? And is there a difference between them that you see that you want to talk to?
Interesting. Good questions. So I believe I started in the Heart of Dating group
Oh, okay.
originally
Yes.
in maybe like 2022. How I got there, I think, was because I did this class called Love Your Single Life by Stephanie Mae Wilson and met some friends, girlfriends through there online.
Yeah.
Literally, like one of my best friends
That's
was
from
through
there.
there. Yeah.
Wow.
And then she was, I think she had Kate on her podcast. So then I was listening to Heart of Dating, and then they started a group that was originally for 30s, and then it disconnected and like became its own group,
Yeah.
which is A24 Singles
Okay.
Collective.
Okay.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I love them. I actually was a moderator for a little bit
Okay.
in the group back in like 2020.
So you've gotten yourself involved.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I remember when it was like 1,000 people, and now it's like 8,500.
It's super
crazy.
It's super cool to see the community like and the relationships build from that.
Yes.
And you can see connections just off of like interacting with it, right?
Friendships, marriages, it's amazing. And it's cool to see, people interacting regularly and commenting, and you're like, oh, you guys are friends. Like, yeah.
You
So,
know her? What?
yeah, and I've
Yeah.
gotten to meet a lot of people. I actually haven't gone to like an official meetup.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, I
Maybe
know.
we'll do one in Jax.
That would
Then
be
you can
fun.
come back.
We should. And I
Yeah.
love planning events. So I helped run a group in Dallas for over a year. And we did an event where we went like an overnight, a weekend.
Yeah.
So last summer we went to Austin and we floated the river and stayed at an amazing Airbnb. And I helped like coordinate everything and
Okay.
the
So
cooking, all of
now
it.
I know.
Love doing that.
Now I know
It's
that
so
is
much
one of your gifts. Okay.
Yes. So,
All right.
but yeah, I've met some of unofficial meetups, and yeah, I mean, had people like move to Dallas from the group, and it's really, I've dated guys from the group.
Okay.
It's really exciting. I've talked to a lot of awesome people.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that's my favorite. I've been in like the grown-ups table. I can't remember all of them, but yeah.
They all kind of interconnect in different ways, and people are on multiple, you know. So
Totally.
it's not,
You see a lot of the same
yeah.
people, but yeah.
I love this. Okay. So let's talk about Jacksonville and how you ended up here out of all places. So I know we've talked about your passion for the beach, right?
Yes.
You are, I'm kind of equating you to kind of a mermaid. Like you just love the beach, you love the ocean.
Yes.
And
Totally.
you're drawn here, yes?
Yes, I love it. I have been to Orlando. I've been to Miami. I did not like either of them. Like,
And you've been traveling for, is it 2 weeks?
yes, it'll be almost 2 weeks.
Yeah. So
Mondays.
you were
Sunday.
drawn to Florida because of the beaches. Is that right?
Yes. I was like, originally, I actually had a friend that I was going to stay at her place while she was out of town. And that shifted because she moved.
Sure.
But yeah, I was like, I have some time off. Like, I'm going to road trip around Florida. That sounds fun. I haven't done that. And there's a lot of cities in Florida I haven't been to. So let's do it.
So is there anything about Jacksonville that stood out to you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Now kind of comparing different Florida cities, Jacksonville feels, I love the ocean. I love the big waves. I don't know. I think it just feels like a good mix of like small town and also like developed, and like there's restaurants, there's coffee shops, like people are doing stuff. I went and hung out at that coffee shop that you recommended the other day, and people were just like working on their laptops, and I was like, I love this. This is awesome.
I always talk about Jacksonville, and honestly, being in Jacksonville and Jacksonville Beach, it's like the largest small city you can be in.
Okay.
You know, like I really feel like it does feel close knit.
Yeah.
When it's actually the largest city landmass in the U.S.
Wow.
So it's huge.
Yeah.
But it does feel small.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I like that.
Yeah.
It does feel like there's things to explore. The food was incredible.
Yes.
I was like, I'm such a foodie, and I was like, okay, this is incredible. So
But you came here the first morning, you actually went surfing.
I
And you
did.
did a surf lesson with, who did you do a surf lesson with?
Leslie, saltwater cowgirl.
Yes.
And I was like, that is such a cute name. And
Uh-huh.
especially being from Texas, I was like, it resonated. I was like, that's basically me. Like,
I love it
Lucia.
because you said that and I was like, oh my gosh, she goes to my church. We go to church together. Super fun.
Such a small world.
It's such a small world and
Yeah.
truly kind of gives you an idea of everybody's interconnected somehow, which
Yes.
may be weird too. But
Yes, I think we can officially say I'm a surfer now because I caught some waves.
I love that.
My second lesson ever. So
Is this season that you're currently in, because currently you're nannying and doing finance, so you're kind of doing many things.
yes.
Is there something in this season that's stretching you?
So I'm on a very interesting personal journey to slow down because I am a workaholic.
I feel that.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I'm a workaholic.
Yeah.
I definitely have those tendencies, and I think it's good to work hard. What I'm learning is as women, we are also wired for rest.
Yeah.
And I realize I operate like a man a lot of the time of just go, 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 push your body to the limit, don't have enough fuel or sleep or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I'm learning to slow down and be in tune with my body and just create work and stuff. It doesn't have to be my time is worth $20 an hour. It's finding other opportunities where, and no offense to anyone who is like that, but it's I hope this inspires you if that's you and you're yeah, it sucks. It's hard to survive. I have grown from that and it's incredible. Even last year I was having a rough time with some career stuff and sometimes you do whatever it takes, honestly, and it's
absolutely.
I've had my times of jumping into doing Uber Eats to make the bills.
Side gigs are a real thing.
Done it. Yeah. Plenty of things. So it is really nice to be on the other side of that, and I'm also not too egotistical to do it if I ever needed to again. But I'm also just finding other ways of providing value to the world so that you make money that's not necessarily, again, your time. You're trading just time for dollars. So it's really neat because then you do have such an impact on people and you also are blessed. And that's really my heart for work in general. I love doing something that is meaningful to me and is impacting other people positively. So,
definitely. So it's boundaries and balance is coinciding. They're kind of colliding and becoming one in your life right now.
Yes. And it's definitely a faith jump to slow down and be I could work more. I could make more money. I could do more. And it's I'm actually going to just be this is enough right now.
Yeah.
Even if it's I'm not building my savings crazy extensively or whatever it is. I'm just what it almost a little bit feels like a midlife crisis, but I'm just if you shift how you operate, to me, it feels extremely valuable, important, especially I'm 35. I would like to still be a mom. And I'm what type of mom do I want to be? Do I want to be burnt out and just stressed or do I want to be developing things now where I'm okay, I've learned to pause and
I feel that because I feel truly we do get ourselves set in a pattern of working really hard all the time, but there are seasons, especially as women. I think that's a reality. We have to lean into that seasons aren't forever.
Yes.
And it is the same for men, but since we are women, we know this life. I do feel there are seasons that I'm working super hard, and right now is one of those for me.
Yeah.
But there's also seasons that I've had really good rest and just almost feels like nothingness. But God's really good and he's provided in it all.
Yes.
So he will continue.
That's such a good point. I do think it's there's a time to hustle
Yeah.
time to be like, do I want to hustle forever?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
For sure. Well, I love that. So tell me, if someone was hesitant for like joining a Christian singles community, what would you say to them?
Just do it. It's not that hard. I mean, you can be a lurker and just pop on Facebook and check it out. One thing, even when I explain the groups to other people, I'm like, I know it sounds really
Yeah.
random and millennial
Yeah.
of us, but there has been really true community and like incredible conversations and
Yes.
just relatability and humor. And I just appreciate it so much because I think I've probably been part of groups previously or even just locally where it's like you hang out with singles and it's kind of just like, okay, we're just,
Yeah.
but having those conversations and people like, this is what my situation is right now. And
Yep.
like, what do you guys advise? Or, guys, pray for me. Like, I'm going through a breakup. Like, it's tough. And people just like understand and they encourage you.
Yeah.
And, it is so, yeah, I feel it's added richness to my life and it's helped the journey be, just more fun. And
Yeah. I think the reality is we need relationship, we need community, and we need to have conversations.
Yes.
And that's slowed down a bit in like real life. So like
yes.
being on a computer screen, yes, it's not as like personal, but it actually draws those personal moments into the deeper, or those unpersonal moments into the deeper, where we're having personal moments where literally we're sitting on the same couch and we didn't know each other 2 weeks ago.
Yes. Well, and I know what I was going to say, like literally like get in the group and then eventually like go meet someone. Like literally a couple years ago, I have a friend in Nashville and I was like, oh, there's a bunch of A24 people going to Nashville for New Year's. I'm going to meet up with them.
Love it.
Don't know them. Like, didn't know any of them in real life. Like, maybe we've commented a little bit. And, like, we had a great time. Like,
you have more in common than you realize when you are, like, kind of involved in the community. And it's less of, like, you are a complete stranger, but it feels comfortable because, like, you have same thoughts and like you can comment. I don't know that we've ever interacted online though before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Post.
Probably we both have kind of common names. I don't know. Like I've probably seen a Kelly. But...
and we have common friends, I'm sure. So
yes,
that definitely helps. But so knowing that there's all different types of personalities, I know you're outgrowing and you are definitely extroverted.
Yes.
Not everybody's like that. So what could have stopped you and like kept you from commenting on that post that would have changed the trajectory of your trip? Do you think you pushed through something? Like, was there something there that I'm trying to like figure out what this question actually is.
Yes. Like what? Like, did I hesitate or?
Yeah. Or was it just like, oh, this is perfect, I'm going to comment?
Yes. Well, I mean, I think because I was under the impression that it was a real Airbnb, I was like, okay, great. Like, because I actually had an Airbnb.
Yes.
Several years ago. And I would be in Facebook groups where someone's staying in, this area. And then I'd be like, here's the link. Like, so then it's like, the person, but it is officially on Airbnb. And it's like, if it's last minute, so I would discount it for people if it was last minute or a friend of a friend or whatever. But it was very like secure through there.
Yeah.
So so I think I was like, well, there's nothing to lose to like look into it. And I was like, well, it sounds almost like a bed and breakfast because they're like, she's so great conversation. She'll make you coffee and like homemade sourdough. And then that's exactly what you did. And I was like, oh my gosh, you made me avocado toast. I was like, this is fantastic. But yeah, I was like, man, I like the idea of the bed and breakfast. You know? That's very personal. And sweet. But yeah. So once you said it was unofficial, I was like, I mean, I've lived enough life to be like, I'll go stay in a random lady's guest room.
Absolutely.
And live. I've probably seen scarier places.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like this should be a moment that I pause the podcast and literally do a self-promotion for my gut B&B. Right?
Yes.
How many stars are you going to give me, Nicole? Like,
Absolutely 5 or like 10 out of 10 or whatever whatever the option is.
love it.
Yes.
No, it's super fun. But I super appreciate you sitting with me and doing the podcast too, because I was like, you are super interesting. I
Aw.
want you on the pod. I want people to get to know you a little bit more.
So fun.
So
Finding a husband? Oh, I'm just kidding.
yeah, we can try. I would like to be a wing woman. So yeah.
I gotcha.
How can people connect with you? Do you want them to connect with you besides
Sure.
on the
Yeah.
page?
I don't really friend people on Facebook that I don't know.
Okay.
You can always DM me
Yeah.
and try
Yeah.
to become friends. But I mean, yeah, interacting in the groups on Facebook, and then Instagram is more so
Okay.
where I am on social media. So
They can see your wildlife on Instagram.
yes,
Okay.
I'm in the stories most. Like if you look at my feed, it's not very
Yeah.
current, but
Okay.
I'm gonna work on changing that.
I love it.
Because I have been traveling, and I got things to post. But my Instagram is Waves of Victory. So I love the ocean, and my name actually means victory. So I
Cool.
had the idea several years ago. So it's waves like the ocean.
Yeah.
Waves of victory. So,
And I'll tag you on Instagram when I post
Okay,
this one.
sweet.
So, amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Yes,
And
it's so fun.
you're about to go surfing again,
I think so.
which I absolutely love about you, that you're like, yeah, I just need a couple more hours on the water.
Literally. It's been fun, Florida. Like last
Hurrah.
dip in the ocean.
I'm pretty sure you'll be back.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty confident in that one.
Especially now I have this area.
Heck yeah. You got
My
the
new friend
yeah.
Kelly.
Jacks and Jacks. Hello.
I love it. It's so cute.
Well, thank you again, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, sounds great.
Bye.
Bye.
So I gotta say, I love that this friendship began with one Facebook post, one comment, and 2 people being willing to say yes to something a little unconventional. Nicole took a chance on staying with a stranger at the Saxon Jack's Airbnb, and I took a chance on welcoming someone I had never met into my home. Because we both said yes, a quick overnight stop became the beginning of a real friendship. This conversation is such a good reminder that being a multi-passionate person doesn't mean you're scattered. You can be curious about more than one thing. You can run toward the things that make you feel alive while still appreciating the life you already have. And slowing down doesn't have to mean running away. Sometimes it simply means becoming present enough to notice what is good, who is in front of you, and what might be unfolding in a place you never expected to love. Nicole, thank you for trusting the internet just enough to comment on that post, for taking a chance on the Saxon Jack's Airbnb, and for letting an unexpected overnight stay become a new friendship. I have a feeling Jacksonville and the beach will keep calling you back, and I'll be here when they do. Until next time, remember, people are always more than the part of their story you meet first. Stay curious, keep making room for connection, and I'll meet you right back here for another pour.